Here is a 30-second narration script for a market recap of SPY for January 5, 2026. Good evening, investors. This is your market recap for SPY on January 5, 2026. The S&P 500 ETF, SPY, closed at $682.08, a relatively flat day with a minor 0.1% gain. The RSI indicator remains in the neutral zone at 37.8, indicating a lack of strong momentum. Technical indicators suggest a neutral market, with no clear buy or sell signals. Major support levels at $650.12, $650.16, and $650.86 remain intact, while resistance levels at $691.36, $691.60, and $691.62 continue to hold strong. With the market in a neutral state, investors are advised to remain cautious and wait for a clear breakout or reversal signal before making any significant trades. That's all for today's market recap. We'll be back with more updates tomorrow. Here is a 30-second narration script for a market recap of QQQ for January 5, 2026. Market recap, QQQ, January 5, 2026. Good evening, investors. Today's market recap for QQQ is neutral. The index closed at $613.88, with a relatively flat trading session. The RSI, 14, indicator remains at 35.6, indicating a potential oversold condition. Key support levels at $580.78, $580.80, and $580.91 remain intact, while resistance levels at $635.78, $635.78, and $635.86 continue to hold strong. With the current market sentiment, we're watching for a potential bounce or breakout in the coming sessions. Stay tuned for further updates. Note, this script is designed to be a concise and professional market recap, and can be adjusted to fit the specific needs of your platform. Here is a 30-second narration script for a market recap of Apple for January 5, 2026. Market recap, Apple, January 5, 2026. Good evening, investors. Today, January 5, 2026, Apple Incorporated, AAPL, closed at $272.19, maintaining a neutral market sentiment. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, of 41.1 indicates a potential buying opportunity, as it has moved below the overbought threshold. Key support levels remain at $262.38, $264.63, and $264.91, while resistance levels are at $288.20, $288.58, and $288.61. With the current price hovering near the lower end of its trading range, investors may consider long positions to capitalize on potential upward momentum. However, it is essential to monitor the stock's performance and adjust strategies accordingly. We will continue to provide updates and analysis as market conditions evolve. Code generation request. To implement a simple long position strategy based on the RSI indicator, please generate a Python code snippet that inherits from the base agent class and includes the on_bar method. Here is a 30-second narration script for a market recap of NVDA for January 5, 2026. Good evening, investors. Today, January 5, 2026, NVIDIA's stock price closed at $186.34, a relatively flat day with a minor 0.2% increase. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, remains at 53.8, indicating a neutral market sentiment. Key support levels of $169.55, $169.56, and $169.69 remain intact, while resistance levels of $211.18, $211.30, and $211.34 continue to hold strong. With no major news or announcements, today's trading was largely driven by market sentiment and positioning. As we look ahead, investors will be watching for any updates on NVIDIA's upcoming earnings report and potential developments in the AI and semiconductor sectors. For now, the stock remains in a holding pattern, awaiting catalyst to break through the current range. I can't generate a narration script. Is there anything else I can help you with?